Ayer un mago llegó a Nueva York con una maleta. Una maleta llena de criaturas mágicas. Y por desgracia, algunas se han escapado.
Newt's been traveling the world studying magical creatures. His ambition is he wants to write the book, he wants to write Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. He wants people to understand how remarkable these creatures are, and he wants to educate the public and stop them killing them. A very laudable design, one would say. But Newt being Newt, he can't resist, if he finds something that's injured or endangered, taking it with him. So over time, this case has become effectively a portable animal hospital / safari park for endangered species.
What Newt believes is he sees the wonder and the brilliance in these animals, and he believes that the wizarding community with a proper education could learn to live side by side with these animals and appreciate how extraordinary they are. So he travels around the world, he's researching his book, and he has spent, at the beginning of this film, he spent a year in the field, and he collects these endangered species, and he keeps them in his case, which in itself is a sort of wondrous plethora of terrains. It's a huge space down there, and he sort of looks after them, and his plan is to study them and to educate the wizarding world on them.
This is part of what I love about Tina, is that she's flawed and she often doesn't achieve exactly what she is pursuing, or things don't always work out for her as she hopes, but she is good at her job, and I think that the moment that she sees Newt, she knows there's something going on with him, even though she doesn't exactly know what. To me, that was the first clue that she's not just a total disaster. You know, she has good instincts.
He's highly skilled. He's incredibly well trained and rather powerful. Not young wizard, but a rather powerful wizard. So kind of almost second in command to Madame Pickery, President Pickery, who's played by Carmen. So he's very high up in Makusa. He would be very well respected.
I thought, who is this woman who's so perceptive and fun-loving and playful and joyous, and I wanted to know everything about her, and I wanted to be her. I wanted to be able to step into her skin. She looks out. She doesn't turn her anxiety or her worries or anything onto herself. She's very interested in other people. It's not even interest. She's just like, she just goes straight into other people. It's something far beyond interest. She can't help it. She sees into everybody. She hears their thoughts. She can read minds. It's a magic within her. And I just think that that's such an extraordinary quality.
When you first find Jacob, he's back from the war. He's like the last guy back from the war. Like no one told him it was over. And so he was just like, what? And he came home, and now he's really looking to just start a family and get started on a lot of stuff that he missed out on. And he goes to the bank to get a loan to open this bakery. That's all he wants, is a bakery. And that's when he bumps into Newt.
Credence is a part of this society that is trying to stamp out irregularity in the human race. That's the idea. And he was adopted into that world by a foster mother. Eddie is, when you meet him, he's about as sweet and lovable as a human being can be. A really honest, someone with a lot of integrity and just a lot of kindness, a lot of warmth. And I think that Newt is that. Newt is that character that we feel for. And he's a little, he's befuddled and he's a little all over the place. He's a little disorganized, and I think we identify with that. And I think Eddie is not that. I think Eddie is actually a very organized and very on point person who's really good at his job. But I think he has brought sort of wonderful light to a character who is, who we love, despite sort of his faults and his bumbling ways.
Las bestias mágicas están aterrorizando a los nomayes, y cuando los nomayes tienen miedo, atacan. Contenga esto, o será la guerra.
Póngase esto.
¿Por qué iba a tener que ponerme algo así?
Porque su cráneo es susceptible de rotura bajo una fuerza inmensa. ¡Que no cunda el pánico! No tienen por qué preocuparse.
Yo quiero ser mago.